Hello mga kababayan, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Laruan ni Obi-Wan. So this NJ Croce BatMobile, if you're going to purchase a new one, it's going to cost you $34.99 at Amazon. I made my purchase about a year ago and it cost me around $20. So this figure includes a bendable figure of BatMan and of course the BatMobile. And as for the scaling, this is a 1:24 scale. It is 9.75 inches long. And if you're worried about the dimensions, check out the Amazon posting of this vehicle. So let's proceed with the tabletop review of this NJ Croce BatMobile. And once again, let's measure this vehicle. So that is a 9.75 inch vehicle. 99.99% construction of this vehicle is plastic. So the tires are plastic, the rims are plastic, and the tires front and rear are not movable or rollable. So you don't have to worry that this vehicle, when you place it on your display case, that it would roll off. Just like my Jada 1:24 scale BatMobile vehicles would sometimes just roll off the display case, especially the tumbler. So for gimmicks, the only gimmick that this vehicle has would be an opening cockpit, which I would demonstrate right now. So just like the Jada Toys 1989 Keaton BatMobile, it would also do the same thing with NJ Croce, this set. So the nice touch that NJ Croce would put on this vehicle would be the painted control panels on the cockpit. So instead of having a very dark cockpit with almost zero details because we can't see the gauges, NJ Croce has painted the internal gauges or the front panels of the cockpit. So really nice touch. So we could also take a look at the seating position of Batman and Robin or whoever would try to drive this vehicle. So what I like about this NJ Croce BatMobile, aside that it is lightweight and it does not roll off my display case, is somehow the dimensions is just right. So let me explain. So what I like first with the NJ Croce scale model would be the painted silver parts on the vehicle. So the gas tanks, the air intakes, the car parts, the rims, the front turbine, the rear turbine, and some of the exhaust or defensive systems, and even the tail lights, and of course the front lights. So really nice touch with this instead of having a really drab black vehicle just like Jada Toys, the scale model of Jada Toys. And of course I like the 1:24 scale of this specific model because somehow the 89 BatMobile by Jada Toys, which I would also be comparing later, I would take it on the shelf for us to take a look at. It seems quite small if you pair it with the Batman action figure that they included. But if you post this die-cast Batman figure, it is not an action figure, it is just a display figure. With this BatMobile, the scale somehow makes sense. Of course, considering that the 89 BatMobile has a lot of gimmicks, so bumps that could be that would be the port where the bomb would be ejected from the vehicle. We also have dual machine guns on this side, so of course they would need ammunition storage. And later on in the second the Batman movie by Michael Keaton, this Batmobile would separate in 3 pieces, and this centerpiece would be a separate vehicle. So of course, if you have all of those features, you need quite a bulky machine. So this scaling somehow is just right. So I know that the 1:24 scaling sometimes is just different from company to company, but so far this is the scale that I like with Batmobile from the 1989 series. Even if it does not contain all of the bling and the features that other toy companies would put on their Batmobile, just the attention to details and the sculpt and the lining and even the shine on the plastic, that even you know that it is plastic, somehow it feels like it's high metal. So especially when you display this on your display case with this figure, it really pops. So we have the NJ Croce Batmobile on the right, we have the Jada Toys Batmobile on the left, we have the Jada Toys display model of Batman in the middle. So as you could see, which vehicle would really scale well with this figure, it's going to be this one. This would really look like a smaller vehicle. So this would be nice as a separate display piece. So as you could see, in terms of height too, the Croce Batmobile would just be a little bit higher. And of course, just from the body area, the body of the vehicle, as you could see, the NJ Croce still is a wider vehicle. So from the back, so we could see more size disparities between these two vehicles. So I think that is the reason why this is still a okay Batmobile for display. But for the price, $34 for an all plastic 1989 Batmobile, I still would rather go for a Jada Toys vehicle, which would cost me less but still has a lot of features. So we have the NJ Croce Batmobile 1989 Batmobile on the right. We have the Pattison 2022 Batmobile on the left. So this is how I would like to display these two vehicles side by side. So aside from the other vehicles that I have, this is mainly the display that I put on my shelf. So majority of the time the other Batmobiles are just in storage, but right now this is the pair or the tandem or the dynamic duo on my display case with this specific display Batman, the diecast model. So we have Batman in his second year of crime fighting, and we have a Batman in his more years of crime fighting, possibly 10 or 15. So yeah, so disparity of technology from the most basic to the more sophisticated Batmobile. So if you like this review, like, comment, and subscribe, and see you on the next scale model review.